You've always got cum on yourself.
It's sugar.
You just spilled coffee all over the mics, huh?
No,
I like how
not
you
the
get the
mics.
cummiest drink.
You
from
literally
Starbucks, too.
fucking. This is the sweet cream cold brew.
Yeah, that's what like the ladies in Big Little Lies drink. It's like
John,
that's
stand,
what
can you
white-
stand up and show your cummy pants?
I bet you know all about what the
Are your
ladies in
pants-
Big Little Lies drink.
Yeah, because I fuck women. I fuck hot milfs in Monterey.
No, you don't, dude.
Retard.
You
You're
like
the
watching. You like watching all
You're the
these
one that
shows about their Big
it
Little
took you
Lies.
like 30
dude.
minutes to get here because you had to get.
How about
prepped.
this, Devin? Do you like a big little cock? Would you like that? Yeah. You can't really
bombed
see it. I don't
horribly.
think you can see it.
You're showing us
it's
jizz stains on your
cummy,
pants.
I don't think you can really
from
see
work.
It's just sugar, dude.
There's always some excuse.
Sure, it's just sugar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haven't been.
Devin's been on the homo offense for a minute. and
That's
it's
'cause I'm
weird.
really
It's
sick
kinda
of
like,
you
it's
and your
kinda like It's
attitude.
kind of like you know when the French put up a fight against the Germans in World War II.
No,
they
nobody,
just got their-
no one knows that.
you know.
It's gay.
Most people know
That's
this.
gay to
Remember
know.
when Devin thought that a grave for a memorial, a World War II memorial, was a baby's grave?
Could you explain what happened?
What are we talking about?
It's all my Nazi ancestors. They have like a fucking.
That's a good way. This guy, Sean's like, I'm gonna set myself up really well here.
No. So
John's like, so Devin's such a retard. So me and my Nazi ancestors, we were all.
There's like a memorial to all my ancestors that died in World War II for the Germans.
They got fucked to death, right?
They got fucked to death. No, there was but it was like 1939 to 1945, and like I sent it to the group chat thinking it's hilarious, and Devin's like, what, the baby only lived for 6 years?
Yeah, Devin thought that there was a 6-year-old Nazi that they were commemorating.
Yeah, I think
I wanted to go against John, but that was quite funny.
it was one of the funniest
I don't
things I've
remember
ever
it.
seen. Devin,
I don't remember this at all. How dare you?
yeah. We all just forget each other's gaffes.
You guys see what's going on in Ohio with this fucking like this train full of chemicals blew up?
No.
And it's fucking up the whole like it's called East Palestine, which is
That's
kind
cool.
of funny.
That
Like,
sounds like something like a John Steinbeck thing.
what?
Oh, I think of East of Eden. That's why.
Yeah. Well, no, there was no relation there.
Shut up. Get to the fucking story.
Pick it up, John.
God, fuck you.
Pick it up.
You fucking
I love
otter.
making you uncomfortable.
No, I don't. I'm not doing it anymore.
Fucking nervous bear.
You fucking loser. I'm
You
not
fucking
nervous. I'm
nervous
not nervous.
Nelly
I'm
bear.
fine. I got my fucking
Look at
coffee.
you.
I'm chilling.
Like fucking Paddington over there.
What?
So in Ohio, like some like
No.
chemical train blew up,
Okay.
and there's a massive plume cloud. I didn't.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't pull it up. We could look
Is
it up.
it in the water table or what the
It's
fuck? they
kill.
talk
Everyone's
about?
chickens are dying. Their cats are getting sick, and the news keeps telling people it's like totally fine and like don't worry about it. And the water's drinkable. It's like there's like Aaron Brockovich shit in the water. They're all turning into Julia Roberts. Here, hold on.
What?
They got big juicy milk.
They got it's making everyone know. Yeah.
Did Julia Roberts have big tits?
In Aaron Brockovich, they gave her like some weird.
Like a push-up bra.
Yeah.
Everyone is really worried that their kid in Ohio is going to turn into LeBron.
Here, put
After
on
this
that.
couple saw dead fish in this creek that you're looking at,
Oh, God.
they're deciding to not take any chances.
Oh, there was hundreds.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Murphy is referring to the fish now belly up
Dude.
in Leslie Run.
Yes.
He and his wife
This
noticed
is-
them last night.
It's a
They're-
national crisis, and they're not talking about it at all because
Yeah.
they just like, what have you? You know, they're being paid off, but the lawyers and shit are just like fighting it and being like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
No one's leaving town.
It's Michael Clayton.
It's Michael Clayton.
It's Michael Clayton.
I also like how the anchor was like, and the locals are not going to take a chance on the water. And then it cuts to a guy going like, yeah, there was hundreds of dead fish.
There's hundreds of dead fish, and
He's
then
being very conservative.
Oh, like
she
the-
puts an oxygen mask on right after.
like the reporters like questioning them. They're being like, hey, they're being kind of silly.
Yeah.
They're not taking chances.
Playing
typical,
it safe.
Yeah.
typical dumb Ohioans.
Jesus, dude.
Crazy.
Do that video of the
48
explosion?
hours
No,
after
but
the
the plume is
fiery
crazy.
derailment 5 miles away.
It looks like a nuclear explosion.
This
Fuck
is
off.
huge environmental effects.
That's now one of many concerns the EPA now faces.
The impact of the fish, yes, there was a impact of those. However, the levels as we have seen it are protective to groundwater. We are aware there are some wells along that for residential wells.
Right.
Environmental cleanup crews were at and actually
Yeah, they're just
in
picking up
that
trash.
water today. So are these booms, which are used to catch and stop anything that shouldn't be flowing here, or into water wells, which Murphy uses for just about everything. And
Dude, it's in the fucking ground. How are they going to, what are they going to pick up aluminum
They got to tell
cans?
everyone to leave. They just don't
Yeah.
want to do it. But everyone's going to die. It's going to be really bad. Everyone's
Oh.
getting sick. It's the last
scummy people.
Ohio is the Last of Us. It's the Last of Us out there.
Do we know what the chemicals are?
Your dad is now a fucking is a portobello. Mm-hmm. Your dad is now a fucking oyster mushroom.
Oh yeah.
That's what's going on.
They got weird spindly things coming out of their mouths.
I've been really into. I've been watching a lot of zombie shit lately because of The Last of Us.
I walked in. You're watching Walking Dead.
I went back to The Walking Dead, which is, by the way, still a better show than The Last of Us. The first 2 seasons, at least.
I gotta rewatch it.
It's a little better. The Last of Us is
yeah.
good, but it's very dry, and it feels like you're just watching a reenactment of video game scenes. And Pedro Pascal is the most boring man on earth.
Dude, he's like a straight up like femme dude. Like
Femme?
he's gay.
John like really has a problem with how gay Pedro Pascal
Well, it's
is. In
like-
real
it's
life.
like- it's like, you
we were
know-
watching a bunch of like interviews of him on Variety, and John's like, he's fucking gay, dude.
He's like,
And it
dude,
just
he's
comes from a place of John wants to fucking-
John's gay.
Listen, no, you know, like Van Morrison, like he like sings about like going to county fairs and shit, but he's from like Ireland.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a blood. So it's like Pedro Pascal is wearing like pink sweaters and he's talking like this, and he's very femme. And then he like goes on TV and he's like, "Hey, how you doing? You better be good."
Yeah. He's like a tough
how'd
guy
you
on
feel
TV.
killing guys?
He's so fucking boring.
Yeah,
The
he
Last
is
of
really
Us.
boring.
The Last of Us. It's about Pedro Pascal and Andrew Callahan surviving the apocalypse. That little girl, and she keeps DMing zombies, underage zombies,
Yeah.
getting them in trouble.
Yeah, in hindsight, I thought that 3rd episode was like good, but in hindsight,
The gay one?
Yeah, it was kind of.
It was only considered the best episode in television history because it was gay.
No, that
We
was.
have to go along with
I
it.
have to say, I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was good, but if
I
it was a
liked-
man
I
and a
liked
woman, you'd think it was like
Exactly.
a normal, corny episode
Well,
of TV.
if it was a man and a woman, it wouldn't make any sense because a woman would never be that cool in an apocalyptic situation.
If it was a man and a woman, he
Yeah.
would have killed himself the day he took her in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Any
Yeah.
chick when the world's ending is never. There's never going
It
to
would have
have
been
a
like,
good
oh,
time.
there's a beautiful woman stumbling towards my home, and I'm a doomsdayer. I should take her in. And then 3 hours later, he's like, I cleaned the sink! Shut up!
It's just him booting her out the front
He's
door.
kicking her out the front door. He's like, you're worse than the zombies!
You just see his boot and her flying out.
Animaniacs.
He's like, my life is literally better with zombies.
Yeah, there was like some cool stuff in it, but like the episode 4
It's
sucks.
fine. The show is good. We have nothing else right now. It's not a bad show. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's like being completely overhyped because we have nothing.
I
Which
think
is
I
a
like the
common symptom lately of TV and movies. We all just keep pretending it's like no one's ever seen anything before.
No.
It's like you go on Twitter and just you talk to people and it's like, have you seen anything made beyond the last 6 months
We were
in
talking
human
about
history?
this last night. We were like, where does all the Marvel's over? And it's like, oh, that's the end of movies. Like, there's no movies. Like,
There's a new Ant-Man every Friday.
yeah, it's like it's like, but where does all the money that was every month there was a new like $2 billion movie coming out? And it's like, where does that money go? Why don't they put that towards a new idea?
That money's in Ukraine, buddy.
Oh fuck.
The big movie we got. That's
new
all the
I can't-
Hollywood's just the Ukraine war is the big movie
Dude,
for
I
us.
can't wait for 15 years from now when a Ukrainian war movie
Zelensky
comes out.
is a fucking. I bet he has a SAG card.
Dude, these 2 Polish guys came into the bar the other day and they were like, we're from Poland. We're helping you guys fight Russia. And I wanted to fucking throw a drink in their face and like kick
We're
them out.
helping you
Yeah,
fight
shut
Russia.
No.
Hey,
we're helping
buddy.
you, cocksucker.
Yeah, we're helping you, and we don't want to.
Yeah, fuck
retard.
you,
We don't give a
asshole.
shit. Yeah. Enough of this, like trying to fucking this like pretend like you're in World War II and we're like stopping this evil. Shut up.
When does Poland help anybody?
God,
Never.
this fake like we're all like we all have a big common enemy.
I don't care about you. I don't care about Warsaw.
I don't
I
care
don't care about Krakow.
anything.
Fuck off.
Enough.
Yeah.
God damn this fake fucking war
Oh,
that
it's the
we're
worst.
in. It's a proxy war.
Oh, it's Israel too. It's literally fucking. We're just dumping money into another country.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's a wild, dumb thing. You know.
I hate it.
It's like
It's so stupid.
it's really unfortunate. And the worst thing is like I'm not a big fan of Russia. You know what I mean?
No, I don't care. They're
But I don't-
awful too.
I
But
don't care about
let
anybody.
them. It's their thing. We didn't do it. It's obviously.
Yeah.
This is obviously like you know.
Well, we orchestrated this whole
Biden
thing
having
in
his
2014.
kid
Yeah.
do all that shit out there,
Yeah.
and then this just naturally happened. It's all very suspicious. I don't, whatever.
Yeah. Just go down a 2-hour rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
enough. But enough of them. And fuck pull it. Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
buddy,
we're helping you guys. Like,
this
he was
isn't
proud to say that to me.
1943, okay? We're not like eating cabbage soup in an attic.
He thought I'd be
all
like, hell
with
yeah.
each other. Yeah, hell
cool,
yeah.
dude. Fuck yeah,
Kidding
dude.
me?
Oh, dude, thank you. What do you think this is like? I'd give him a free beer. Like, suck me off, dude.
The Ukraine flag is just the new, like, I got my Pfizer shot.
Yeah. Why aren't you over there fighting?
Yeah.
That's whenever I run into like Ukrainians here, like go back.
Did you guys see the earthquake in Turkey?
Dude, that was scary as shit.
It's really bad. How many people have died?
I don't know.
Do we have footage?
I don't know if they have They never get footage of the earthquake because you can't.
Everyone's
you can't.
shaking.
You don't know what's
I
coming.
mean, it's God
There
punished.
has
they
to be
don't
like
last long enough.
surveillance stuff.
No, I saw footage of the earthquake. It was scary as fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was this guy on a roof, and like it's like, dude, yeah. Look, let me see if you pull the thing up.
Here we go.
The latest on the earthquake, but nearly a week after the disaster, survivors are still being
Man.
found
Looks like
buried in the
Where's
rubble.
Waldo?
World News Tonight anchor David
This
Muir
is
is
like-
live in Turkey with more on these remarkable rescues. Good morning, David.
It's just a big vaccine side effect. Vaccine injury.
They're all overheated.
Turkey, 3,000 people at once suffered vaccine side effects.
Is it 3,000?
22,000
Yeah,
killed.
dude, that's a fucking.
Damn,
it's gotta be. Yeah,
That's
a,
crazy. Holy shit. I had no idea. I thought it was like 3,000.
Dude, I haven't heard about this.
Because they don't
You
talk
didn't know about
it.
this?
I had no clue. 22,000 fucking people.
We ain't
they're-
sending them any
it's-
money.
It's Turkey. That's why they're making shit out of like mud.
Yeah.
Like now to Ross from Friends.
Yeah, this is Cenk Uyghur's country.
Yeah,
right? The Young
yeah.
Turks.
I mean, like Turkey's like a modern kind. It's a very secular.
I'm
like-
Turkish, I think. Somebody told me I have Turkish
Yeah, you
blood
probably
in
have
me.
Turkish blood in you if you're Lebanese.
Devin's just constantly claiming every.
I am. I have
race,
Turkey in me,
I'm
too.
sure you do.
You could say whatever you want these days. You give a
I
shit.
know.
Do you have any
should say
Greek
anything,
in you?
too. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Add
that's
it
like
to the list. Rack them
I'll
up.
just throw them in there.
Rack them
He's
up.
gonna have some Armenian in him later in Glendale too.
Yeah. If they get on me about my Armenian jokes, I'm Armenian.
We were talking about it.
That's how it works, retards. What'd you say?
We were talking about you getting fucked by an Armenian.
Why?
You missed the whole thing. It just went. Phew. Keep playing the video.
Good morning, and we are witnessing at this
By the way, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you.
or an unimaginable and heartbreaking scene unfolding here behind
Is that
me.
Chris Isaac?
22,000, dude. That's
Take a look over
crazy.
here, and you
And
can
it's a real
see
wicked
the
game
search
playing
and
down in
rescue
Turkey.
who have been working around the
That's a
clock
lot
here.
of 9/11s.
This used to be a 17-story apartment building, and
Yeah,
what they
dude,
have
that's-
done just moments
that's
ago
like,
is something sadly
almost
we have
10
learned,
9/11s.
This isn't
means
even
they have found
funny,
another
guys.
body. They are now
No, this
holding
isn't
a-
fun.
We
to
sent a bunch
do.
of LA firefighters.
I don't
down
wanna
there.
do
I mean,
that.
I can talk shit about Turks.
I would like to watch the footage and do it and watch it and be solemn about it.
But not on this.
I mean,
This is graphic.
it's not funny. It's just not funny.
I want to see. Well, show the
22,000
That
fucking
shit.
people.
Oh shit!
Oh,
dog.
no.
Fuck me, bro. Get out of there.
Fuck.
The death toll from the massive earthquake.
What the fuck they doing, dude?
That was a leisurely pace for that.
That was like speed walking
Damn.
away from it.
Thousands killed.
I saw a video of a guy on a roof,
injured.
and he caught it before the
Turkey's
main
government
shock.
says is
Yeah.
the worst such disaster
This is what happens when you're
in
boosted.
That country in decades. Dozens of
That looks like a
countries and
controlled demolition to me.
organizations are scrambling.
Wait, it is funny.
Guy that can't take anything seriously.
Everything's a controlled demolition.
like a
I was wrong.
controlled demolition to me. Earthquakes don't melt steel beams, retard.
So, did you know if your leg gets crushed in like an earthquake?
No,
right?
you do though. Your
What?
legs crushed every night under the weight of thousands of men.
Okay, so if your leg gets crushed in an earthquake and then like it sits there for more than like 4 hours, if they take the weight off of your leg, your blood basically is poisonous underneath the pressure, the pinch.
Why
point,
does it turn
right?
poison?
It like goes septic. It's a rotting. Your flesh is like rotting. So like what happens is if they actually take the fucking weight off of you, all that poison blood will shoot back into your heart and can kill you like instantly.
Poison from what?
From like, so say your leg's rotting underneath a pinned.
4 hours, your legs can start rotting after
Yes,
4
dude.
hours.
No, John, this is nonsense.
I literally watched
What
a
does
video
that
on
mean?
this
So
the other day.
your
I'm explaining
your
earthquakes.
blood turns rotten, and
No,
then
so
when
like-
they
so
lift
like-
up the beam,
John
your blood
saw-
goes into your heart.
John
could
saw
kill you.
Signs. Remember Signs?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
I've
opening
never
scene.
seen
Yeah, John,
Signs.
enough of your Mel Gibson science.
I watched a
Yeah.
guy on YouTube explain how to like survive earthquakes.
Who?
He was like a paramedic. He was like talking about like stopping.
Paramedics
All right,
get
bud.
paid like $40,000 a year.
Somebody
No,
fact
they
check
make like
this.
six figures though.
Paramedics are retards.
Paramedics? No, you're thinking of EMTs, dog.
Oh, those are the
Paramedics
those
are
are
the ones.
slaves.
Those
Yeah.
are the idiots.
EMTs,
The EMTs are the slaves. What are the
EMTs are slaves.
The paramedic drives
You say
it.
they're slaves.
They're slaves. They're health slaves.
Those are the slaves, the slave class of the medical world.
What are the paramedics? Is that the guy
paramedics
driving
like
it?
the firefighters. Those are the guys who they go through like intensive training and they make like 6 figures a year. They're the guys who drive around with the fire trucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's like called something. It's like your poison blood can like shoot in your heart and kill you instantly, pretty much.
This I would bet almost
Never
my
heard of
life
that.
that this is nonsense.
Sounds
I
fake.
mean, look it up. How much you want to bet?
So your blood goes rotten that bad? 4 hours of being under a
Like,
thing?
I think it could start like after 4 hours. Like if you're
I don't get that. Like, hasn't there been
your leg
stories
is-
of
brother,
people
man,
that have
if
been
your legs-
trapped
if your
and
legs
then they
been-
escape?
no, because they do. They will. It's all I'm saying is they have to be very careful in removing a body that's been pinned under pressure because it could
Not
kill
because
you.
of poison. I think it's because the pressure of the object on you is sealing the wound from bleeding out.
That's
Yeah, isn't it because of bleeding out? That's what I
God.
thought. It's like pulling a knife.
Am I gonna
that's
have to fucking
stuck
look
in
this up?
somebody.
Exactly, yeah.
You're not supposed to pull it out, actually.
Hold on.
Yeah. There's no way he's going to find
God,
the nerve.
look, you're looking it up,
Wait.
right?
You should do this before you say the thing.
Yeah. Why don't you
I'm just
come
gonna
correct?
fucking. Why don't you stop coming on men? Let's see.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
Son of
oh,
guys
never
for
mind. I
car-
guess
no.
not.
Exiting
Yeah.
out of fucking Craigslist. Men for men.
I'll figure it out later.
I'll figure it out later.
You'll figure it out
I can't
later.
find it. I looked up earthquake poison.
Yeah, it
blood. I don't know what to
doesn't
fucking
exist.
You'll
Google.
figure it out later. The story of your life. Story of your
Yeah, pretty
AIDS.
much. The story of your AIDS.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, I told Joe. Okay, sorry.
What?
I told Joey earlier, but I saw that like Buck Angel has a YouTube channel
Yeah.
and he's like anti-trans.
Oh, because he did it right. Because he looks super manly.
He's a dude.
He like did it.
Yeah.
He's angry. Well, there's a whole thing in the trans community. It's like I think it's like the
No, I think it's smarter than
it's
that.
the
dude.
sexy ones versus the ones that just haven't. They're the fixer uppers.
The sexy ones versus the
There's the
slaves.
ones that are like perfect, and then there's the fixer uppers.
Yeah.
And the sexy ones start getting like an ego. It's like your
Yeah.
your friend that makes money first, and he starts acting a little different.
Well, he's like-
those
yeah.
trans people have a war against the fixer uppers.
I'm sure. I think the fixer uppers have a war against the
There's a
sexy
lot of
ones.
trans people where they just shave their beard, and they're like.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I got the surgery.
Well, Buck Angel
Give me all
apparently.
the rights. Let me go into the women's YMCA.
I shaved. I'm a goddamn woman.
Yeah, that shit's wild, dude. But like, apparently he has like a YouTube channel where he's talking about like how like kids like shouldn't be like transitioning and like he's like
Buck?
Buck's out there.
Oh no, not Buck.
Buck.
He's
Buck.
a transphobe.
Not like I don't know if he's so much a transphobe as he's just like be careful like giving like kids estrogen pills. Like he's like a very,
He's
like,
just being a little
he's just being like
logical.
logical and common sense.
Rational,
It's
and they
really
hate
the
him.
last thing. A
They hate him
rational
for that.
man.
He's a rational guy. Oh, he turned into what they hate him.
turned
A real.
into
This is what trans people
He's a
don't get.
real
It's like,
man.
don't you hate men? You want to turn into a man. You want to become the most hated. You want to be a white man. Why would you want to turn into a white man in America? We're hated.
The final step of the transition
Yeah.
is becoming logical.
The final step of the transition is you start making sense. You're like, okay. Oh God.
All right.
That's great. Good job, Buck.
So this video is absolutely hilarious. You know, there's this whole theme going on now on the internet where it's these usually white guys going into the hood for TikTok views, and they try and do things where they're like, "We're gonna hand out money, man. We're just gonna hand out money."
Yeah.
They just go up to like old people and they go, "You're amazing, man," and they hand them like $500.
Yeah, I've seen this.
So this goes. This guy was trying to do that somewhere in the hood, and it goes horribly awry. And it's very funny.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. John showed me this. Actually,
This video kicks ass. This is what happens when you interrupt an ecosystem.
How you doing? You guys look cold out here. You want some food or something to drink? You do?
Thank you, bro.
I got you some coffee and I got some food in here for you.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
I have expected this guy to start going, "Here you go, little guy.
Yeah,
Here you go.
Yeah, little guy.
Well, here you go, buddy.
Here you go, guys.
Hey, got some food for you.
What's it like being black? Hey, guys.
What's sickle cell anemia like?"
Shorty?
Yes, sir.
I'm Josh. Nice to meet you.
I think I'm homeless. You got a penny? Oh, you got a penny?
And it just
I don't, but I
starts.
got
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can I get the...
What city is this?
I don't know.
It looks like it's got to be.
Chicago.
It could be anywhere in the Midwest.
Anywhere in the
bro.
Midwest. It's snowing, and
It could be like
they
Indiana.
got Hortons.
That might be
Tim
Canada.
Hortons?
That's probably like Toronto.
Canada. No, I think it's like Midwest.
I thought Hortons was Canada.
Tim
No,
Hortons.
Tim Hortons is like Midwest, I think too.
I don't know.
No, I've seen Tim Hortons out here.
Bro, if this is in like this could be Toronto. I don't fucking
whatever. Who cares?
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
My guess is Toronto. It's always good to know the city. But
I thought
go
black
on.
people in Toronto.
I need coordinates.
I don't think it's Canada.
Go on.
Man, all that coffee.
So this lady just starts taking advantage of it.
You need a hotel?
Leave that man alone, man. Get out of his face.
That guy rocks.
Get the on. Keep feeding, mama.
Hey guys, I'm just trying.
Okay, so
I just want some views, man. You guys gotta relax.
this man goes in, he gives food, and then the rest of the people on the street are accepting his giving presents, whatever. And then a crackhead comes in and starts being very aggressive.
Yes, that's
and then
setting up the scene. Yeah.
a one of the alpha people.
And then he
there
takes one
starts-
to a liquor store.
Yeah, no, but I'm just explaining for people who aren't watching.
Yeah.
This is like, so a kind of guy in the group that's accepting the food is like telling the crackhead, like, get out of
Like,
here.
get
Don't
outta
scare
here.
him
He's
away.
being nice. Stop scaring him away.
Stop asking for a hotel room.
Yeah,
He's just giving food out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'll give you 40 in the back.
I'm not fucking home. I'm not fucking with myself.
Can I have a hug, man?
Well, now the
And
guy
then-
now the guy that's defending him, like, he's like, get the fuck away from me, bro.
Yeah, it rocks.
Can you take me in here and give me something to eat? At the store?
I can get you some food.
He homo checks him,
So now he takes this insane crackhead into a store,
which is
and
no bueno.
havoc ensues.
He's not thinking. He thinks he could just take crackheads into stores. He's not considering that the store has an owner that doesn't want crackheads in it. And probably has kicked this guy out a million times.
I've been guilty of this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You've been guilty of this with me.
Yeah, but we're not filming it for views.
No, we're not doing it for
just
views.
Genuine
We're hammered
retards
and we're
trying
just-
to help crackheads.
Yeah, we're just like, we'll invite a homeless guy into a bar and start buying him shots, and the whole place now stinks like piss, like at the barbecue pit.
I like feeding crackheads and giving them drinks. and
Well, I
stuff.
do-
It makes them more powerful.
It's like a chia pet. It's like watering a chia
They
pet.
start doing more crack.
That's the drunk man's version of a chia pet.
Yeah.
You go up to a crackhead and you go, "What do you want? You want some Doritos?" And they go, "Meh."
The other issue,
Sometimes- I mean, they're white too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
yeah, no, the other issue with this is that
Fuck.
Look at Dagos. They're right too. Yeah.
It's you get in a bad habit of like you
and
watch
also
hood
the
videos.
the
and you
security,
just align poverty.
the
yeah, you'd be
security
racist.
at
Continue.
these places too probably wouldn't let these guys in. But as soon as they come in with a white guy, now they're like, all right, we have to. So he's really like fucking up the store.
He's fucking up the ecosystem.
Watch how fucked up it gets. Let's make it. This gets really good.
I don't
Let's make
have
this bigger
cash.
for people.
What's that? You good? Yeah, thank you.
This is the best.
Watch this big guy. This guy kicks ass.
This guy
He
rocks.
fucking checks him so hard.
Excuse me, man. Get the away, man. Yeah, 100. Move. Yeah, man. You see a king coming through, move to the side. Don't do that. He said move. I don't trust white folks. Don't do that, though. He ain't doing this Jordan.
I don't blame you.
All right, then buy it. Beat it.
He goes,
He has no idea what he just got himself
dude,
into.
it's insane. The guy says, I don't trust white folk. And then his response is, I don't blame
This
you.
is the best punishment I could ever imagine for a scumbag like this.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to exploit poverty for for fucking views.
Filming himself?
And these guys, they're just giving out like a couple $100. You know what they fucking make?
What?
No, I'm saying like with the
yeah,
views and
yeah.
the ads that they get for
Oh,
their
yeah.
fucking channel, and then they get to pretend like they're helping everybody out by giving them like, I gave him $400, man. No, you're using them. This is PT. This is Barnum and Bailey shit.
Yeah.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
It's a weird kind of form of violence that can only exist in the modern like social media era. You know what I mean? Like it's really exploitative, but everything's not so dramatic anymore. It's like this thin veil of bullshit. Like nobody can just like like back in the day they would just kick the shit out of homeless people on the street, but nowadays it's like, no, we're just gonna slightly exploit them all the time. Like back in the day you could just be like, get a job, you fucking bum. Like I remember fucking dude, like I would
Homeless
see people
people
say
exist-
that to bums when I was
Get
a
a
kid.
job, you bum, yeah.
I'd see people say that. I'd be like, here guys,
Yeah,
be like,
get a
get a
job.
fucking job. It was like acceptable.
Now they go up to them, they go, hey man, will you help me with my job?
Can I give you money and then can you smile and hug me?
Yeah.
Can you smile and hug me as I give you some fucking Skittles?
Yeah, it's insane. I love that guy's reaction to the fight was to be like, "Hey, can you hug me?
Hug me, man. No, it's okay. They don't. Yeah, he go. Yeah, we haven't got
I'm
to
gonna
that yet.
defuse it. No, he already did that.
He asked the guy to give him a hug to defuse the situation.
Earlier.
Yeah. I'll give you a hug. I'll give you a hug with my switchblade.
You got some food?
I'm trying. Yeah, I brought some food to some people over here, and I'm getting
This guy has entered the belly of the
Don't
beast.
disrespect him like that. I'll pay.
This sweet
I'll
queen,
pay for
this
it.
sweet queen defending this man.
Change your wicked ways.
Change your wicked ways.
I love the fucking Malcolm X guy in
These
there.
dudes are just like they're looking at the TikTok and they're like, empty my colostomy bag, motherfucker. They're like, drink it. Drink the piss. Yeah, I like it when the piss and shit gets all mixed up in there. Drink that shit, you white devil, bitch. Oh, you wanted to come to the hood, huh? You want to see what the hood is like, huh?
He takes a
He's
huge
like,
dump.
He's like, give me a hug.
He
He's
takes
like,
a huge dump because now wipe my ass, you white bitch.
yeah, you human white septic
He's like,
tank
front to back,
motherfucker,
cracker.
bitch. Yeah, you cracker ass septic tank bitch. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
I love this. I want it to just like cut, and it's like 3 hours later. It's the same day, and he's like on stage with like Jesse Jackson at like a civil rights, like fucking
This guy?
Yeah, the guy that's filming the video. Little does he know, it like just starts with him like, I'm gonna go to the hood and hand out candy, and then it turns into him on stage, and Jesse Jackson's like, what are you gonna do to fix the black community? And he's like, oh, I was just trying to film a TikTok in Detroit.
I can get you that.
God bless you. What's your name?
My name is Josh.
This woman is like on so much crack. He's exploiting people at their lowest. It's insane.
To point a camera in this lady's face is so fucked up.
This is so fucked up. The woman her mouth is moving all sorts of ways. Her jaw is detaching and then going back into form. She's on so much crack.
It's crazy that like this guy can't comprehend that like, yes, there is a set hierarchy that's unspoken on this street, and there's a reason that guy's not allowed in that liquor store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
he doesn't understand the world.
Dude. He doesn't get
They're
it.
pawns to him.
Yes.
They're just pawns to him in a big game.
Crackheads are criminals because they can't hold jobs, yet they must exist.
They're addicted to something, ruining their life, that they'll do anything for.
They've probably
They will
been
rape, kill, and steal.
They've been kicked out of the store for stealing probably 5 times, and even if they're not stealing, they're disrupting real customers.
Yes.
Because crackheads do crackhead shit.
They're scaring away real customers.
This guy is
They're
like
ruining a business.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Yeah.
He brought him in. He's like, today I'm gonna take the lady from Barbarian to 7-Eleven.
This crackhead came in.
Hey guys, today on my TikTok channel, I'm taking the girl from The Ring to AMPM.
The Blair Witch gets the honey-covered donuts at AMP.
The Blair Witch.
Today I'm taking the Blair Witch to get a donut and Krispy Kreme, man.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Who are you following? You said you trying to help.
He can't make sense.
I mean, this is chaos.
Dude, he's like dunking Doritos into his basket.
The crackheads he brought into the store are throwing bags of chips at him and being like, and add that to it too. Like, and I'll take the red vines. And they're like, and go through the register. And they're like forcing him to like rob the place.
That's all I want. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's buying that for me.
Oh, look at this like Polak fucking
I was just about to
assistant.
say the Polish guy who owns the fucking liquor store.
No, he's the son of the guy that owns it,
Yeah.
obviously, and he's just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Y'all, hold on, though, but y'all like scaring my son real
The
talk.
kid is crying.
Yeah, he created a scene.
Hey, please.
Okay, honey.
Y'all scare my baby.
I think they're in Kansas City. The kid's got a Kansas City Chiefs backpack on.
but
That makes sense.
The thing is like he entered this situation which caused a fucking like dude to be like, I don't trust white people and I hate white people, and then that caused an internal strife within the group where now she's like, well, don't blame him, he's helping people, and now he's just created disorder in the fucking store where there was none before.
Yes,
he's the sole purpose.
It was a normal day at the liquor store in the hood.
Yeah,
it was average. It was fine. A couple guys come in. You go, hey, get out of here. He goes, man, motherfuck you, and they walk out, and that was it. And then this guy literally is causing a riot.
Yeah,
by trying to. He's just out of touch. He's just like, no, come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah, I'm buying stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, he told you to leave.
But y'all gonna kick a homeless girl?
Look at the giggle.
Yes.
You scaring that baby.
Get this story together, man.
There's new people keep coming in.
Right here.
Come on. Oh, man, I ain't going to come on. All right, guys. I'm buying stuff. You mean you got on me now? I ain't doing shit wrong.
Wait.
I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, so the fucking...
The guy was literally, this TikToker, in a matter of 3 minutes, he recreated Do the Right Thing. Within 3 minutes, by being an out-of-touch, spoiled white piece of shit.
It's a freezing cold, do the right thing.
Freezing cold, do the right thing. It's do the right thing if everyone's dick was tiny. Is chaos.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
He goes, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Of course, he only apologized to the beige people.
Yeah. He's like, who's the lightest skinned person here?
Yeah. Put your drink back,
I love how he starts restocking.
Yeah, restock.
He's like, I don't know what to do.
When do you get a job there? Yeah, put it back, shithead. You scumbag.
Ain't no big homies out here. Ain't no big homies. Ain't no big homies. Let's play tears out here. I'm paying my motherfucker. You grab me and blow my.
What a piece of shit, dude.
You know.
That's literally the equivalent of like, you go to the poorest area and you drive around throwing wads of cash out the window.
Which I guarantee there's a video on YouTube of a guy doing that.
Just watch people fight each other and go crazy. And I guarantee that's a thing.
The crazy thing is he's doing
human
this over
pawns.
Like $14 worth of snacks.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah. He caused insane amounts of chaos.
He goes, hi, my name's Josh, and today on the channel, I'm going to ruin 50 people's day with $14.
Yeah, that video is wild. That's a very fascinating video you showed me. What we just watched.
I remember watching it. Just
no, because there's so many of those where they go quote unquote well, but that's the other side. Is like no. You're a bad fucking person. You're not helping out anybody.
People will come into my bar and then like crackheads will come into my bar and just be crackheads and like this and then like a older white lady will come to me and be like, I want to buy him a drink, and I'm like, my instant response is, I'd rather you not.
They're pieces of shit.
Like that actually will lead to somebody getting stabbed in 3 hours.
Yes. He's gonna stay here for 8 hours. He's gonna watch the fucking TV like it's the fucking community room in county.
It's like feeding the bears. It's like feeding deer or like ducks.
I told them to leave because they smell.
Strays, yeah.
There was a crackhead came into my bar the other day. All he kept saying was Kyrie Irving got traded to the Mavericks over and over and over again.
On a loop. Because it was the last thing he saw when he was sober.
Yes. He just kept coming in and telling me that. I was like,
he saw that when he was sober, and then he took a big crack hit.
And like, you don't know what they're doing. Like, they're like walking around. They're trying, like, are you trying to get behind me? Like, what the fuck's going on?
No.
Here?
Yeah. Their joints become
like,
very
are you trying to fucking stab me?
Yeah. Start walking on walls and shit.
I can't tell you how many times this happened, dude. Just be like, I'll buy him a drink. And I'll be like, they'll become like, what's the cheapest shot you got? And I'm like, it's fucking, $10. And they're like, ah, shit. And then somebody be like, I got it. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I look at them, I go, no.
Yeah.
Let him go. It's insane, dude.
I'll raise this kid.
I'll raise his crack baby.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, we got a little live Jasmine.
You guys seen any of the Kia boys?
No.
Bro, There's an epidemic going on in this country of children on TikTok stealing Kias and Hyundais.
Why are they just
non-stop? They're incredibly easy to steal.
Anti-Korean stuff?
All you got to do is you take off the latch under the steering wheel, you dislodge the ignition with a screwdriver, you pull it out. It's started up by a USB cable for an iPhone charger. So all you have to do is bring a screwdriver and a USB cable, and you could steal any Kia that isn't a push to start, or a Hyundai that's not a push to start. You could do it within like 30 seconds. You pull down the whole thing, rip the thing off, and then put your USB from your iPhone cable and turn it, and it starts up. It's an epidemic across the nation. I'm not kidding. Every single news station in the country has a story of like stolen Kia or Hyundais. Like hundreds a month. Check this out. It's fucking fascinating. The Kia boys kick ass. I love these kids. It's nice to see the kids doing some real work these days. You know, and enough of the shootings and stuff. Like, have some fun.
Enough of the
Dozens of cars are stolen in Milwaukee every day. A lot of them Hondas and Kias with a major security flaw.
New at 10, the story.
By the way, I'm worried about. I want to get a Honda, right?
A Hyundai or a Honda?
Honda.
Okay.
But Honda used to be a very highly stolen car too.
That's because they could soup them up.
I think the new ones maybe are a little less easy to steal, but I don't know, man. I'm afraid. I live in East LA. If I own like owning a Honda in East LA, it's like owning a tortilla with Jesus's face on it.
Every Mexican in town is going to want it.
Everyone's going to be at my door. Everyone's going to be at my door. Ay, Dios mío, can I see it? Please, let me see it. I want to see it. Jesus Christ.
I go, my daughter is sick. Let me just
My daughter is sick. Let me see it. Can I see your Honda Accord Hybrid Sport?
I'm here for the America.
Please, let me see the Honda EXL.
Oh, fuck. That's so
Please, mijo.
Wow, that's so funny.
See, it's not racist if it's funny.
It was good.
I made you laugh.
It was good. That was great. That was good.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm the most racist guy you know.
You are.
I don't know why you would say that, but you are.
You are by far the most racist person I know. Like, without a doubt.
For sure.
Just fucking boom, slam dunk.
A lot of times we hang out with people, they leave, they go, man, John's really racist. And I go, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, it's fine.
They're like, not even in a funny way. Like, he's actually
They
racist.
go, like, not even in a funny way. He pulled out a skull from his pocket.
A skull?
He's really into race science, isn't he?
Yeah.
They go, John pulled out a couple ACLs from his pocket.
All that extra bone in the ankle talk from John. That was strange.
Yeah, this shit rocks. Dude.
All right, here we go.
Those stolen Kias and how its owner watched it go viral online. Bruce Harrison live tonight to explain. Bruce.
Steve, Shannon, there are a number of impacts on people from these auto thefts. I'd say financial is probably the most obvious, but for others, there are impacts we may not have considered.
For Carol McFarlane, this theft is so much more than paying an insurance.
Can't you win like a Kia Dave & Buster's?
Yeah.
That's stealing a Kia. It shouldn't even be Grand Theft Auto. It should be like the one thing down.
Yeah, it's like, oh, your RC car got stolen?
Yeah.
What, are you kidding me?
The fucking hamster car.
Oh, my Kia got stolen. So what? They stole my Postmates last night too, bitch. Gives a shit.
She was Gertie. And she was.
Oh, this lady's, by the way, really. This lady has a weird connection with her Kia Soul.
Oh, did she just say her car was gritty?
She has a name for it. She's devastated that they stole her Kia Soul. Her mustard-colored Kia Soul. She's devastated by. It's like the worst thing that's ever happened to her in her life. She acts like her firstborn child has been taken from her.
And she's not anymore.
Holy shit.
Oh, God, driven away.
It's okay to drive after that.
You have footage of it driving away. Footage of it being destroyed and driving away.
Honey Boo Boo Senior is really sad about that.
Her Kia Soul.
Drove it over a hill.
Oh my God.
Her prized possession.
Her prized possession.
Like ramping it out of a yard.
Her mustard-stained Kia Soul, which, by the way, was like the commercial where they had all the hamsters driving it.
The hip hop hamsters.
Very strange ad campaign to be like, get a Kia Soul, be a rat.
Yeah, be a rat.
Be like the rats. Drive a Kia.
McFarlane.
Hey, are you a rodent?
Is among Milwaukee's nearly 4,000 victims of car theft this year, many at the hands of the
She's
Kia
like,
boy.
they took her legs. It's like, they popped the tires, bitch. They popped the tires. She's like, they took my baby's legs.
I just love how they're called the Kia Boys.
The Kia Boys?
The Kia Boys.
Yeah, doesn't it sound like the Teriyaki Boys? It's like, dun, 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 dun. It's Tokyo Drift shit. Fuck yeah, I love the Kia Boys. Keep it up, kids. Keep it up.
They're teens and underage boys.
Yeah, you're damn right they're
Hyundais
teens.
And
These guys
Kias
are
for
sick.
joyrides.
Dude, whoa, they got
Compared
like,
to
they just stole like 5 Kias. They're driving them around and mocking her.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
These are the easiest cars in America to steal.
So they show up like 4 Kias deep. They steal her Kia.
And then they just drive
and then they drive around in circles and crash
And they
it
taunt her.
and then run away.
Yeah.
These guys kick ass.
gang in the world.
By the way, they're children. They're like 14. Like, you can't even see their head over the steering wheel.
That's the best.
I love
dude.
these kids.
In fact, I saw dude, I'm not kidding. After this, I don't really know if we have the time to keep going
She's
down
like
it.
crying.
Bro, there's hundreds.
They're ghost riding it. She's weeping.
There's hundreds of news stories of different kids in different communities stealing Kias. Like,
And they're all the Kia
hundreds.
boys.
They all consider themselves the Kia boys. But I saw like the chief of police be like, yeah, and the big problem is a lot of them are 11 to 14 years old because it's so easy to steal.
Dude,
it's so beyond easy to steal. Literally, all you do is rip the bottom of the steering wheel off, take out the ignition with a screwdriver, and then you just have a USB for an iPhone and you turn the ignition because it's a USB port.
We should do a deal where if one of the listeners steals a Kia, they get like a 1 month Patreon.
Yeah,
for
we'll
free.
give you a free Patreon if you steal a Kia, whatever.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's wild.
Let me see this video.
Point last year.
Oh, that's amazing.
Look at them driving around her baby.
They all have Kia.
doubled since 2020.
Now in my head, I'm thinking that.
Look at how.
My
Here we go.
baby Gertie is out.
Wait. She has a name for her car.
But have more than doubled since 2020.
Now in my head, I'm thinking that my car, my baby Gertie.
Jesus Christ, dude.
She acts all casual about it, like the news anchor's supposed to know. Like, Gertie, obviously. You met Gertie.
The producer that found the most retarded Kia owner in the world needs like a round of applause.
Whoever is this news station that found this woman, this mentally ill
They
woman,
need a raise.
who literally like treated her mustard stained Kia like a
Yeah.
fucking baby. This is crazy. She's like, and listen, you know what's really angry? What really is upsetting to me about the timing of them stealing Gertie is that
It was Gertie's birthday tomorrow.
it was Gertie's birthday tomorrow, and I was gonna give Gertie a big bath, and I was gonna keep her under that bath.
Well,
I was gonna smother Gertie.
Oh, God, dude.
And the producer, there was some producer at a news station where they're like, hey, here's a list of people who had their Kias stolen. Call them, find one that seems like they'd be good for the show. And then everyone's going just like, yeah, they took my Kia. Who gives a shit? It's like a Kia. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
10 of those. And then she's like, my Gertie.
And then they
like, get her
He's like,
in here.
this bitch named it.
get her in here. Yeah. What a maniac.
Is out there, maybe jumping a curb and hitting somebody.
At her salon, McFarlane tells us Gertie was stolen from the parking garage at
Gertie.
Potawatomi Hotel and Casino.
Your
After a
ugly
few
Kia
days,
Soul.
Police found Gertie abandoned and battered.
No, I don't want her back.
I don't want her back.
And if they do fix her
She's been tainted.
and make me take her back, how safe would you feel
Bitch,
after you watch
She's
this video?
acting like it's the
God.
boy in the striped pajamas. Like her car is in the Holocaust.
There's a tragedy behind this story. And maybe she lost her child, her real baby.
in Gertie.
Yeah.
No, maybe in Gertie.
She bought the car right
or there
afterwards.
was like a miscarriage or something.
She replaced her dead child
yes.
for Gertie.
Or maybe
I think
she's just a
probably
crazy
that is
bitch.
what's going on. Something like that.
Well, she hasn't admitted that yet, so
Well,
I'm gonna
I-
keep making fun of her.
no,
Joey's not being like, stop, Devin.
it's funny either way, but I'm just saying there has to be some
There has to
twisted
be a story.
backstory.
The twisted backstory might be she's just a mentally ill American
There are
housewife.
people that have sex with cars and stuff.
Yes, there are.
Maybe
those guys
she's
are
one of
cool.
those.
Oh, for sure.
She's a
no.
lesbian.
She's having sex with the car.
Yeah, this dyke was fucking Gertie.
I just can't believe
Her shitty Kia Soul.
that these dudes probably go out and they're like, we're not going to stop till each of us has a Kia. And then they drive up to the new Kia. This woman runs out crying and starts filming her Kia being stolen, and they're mocking her by driving in circles in all the other Kias.
Yeah, like if you don't get a Kia, you're out of the gang.
Yeah, they're like, every one of us has got to get a Kia tonight. It's like some Fight Club shit.
Imagine the king who got Gertie.
Imagine the guy that got Gertie.
He's got a big Kia medallion. He's like the Joker.
He's considered the coolest guy.
He wears its tires like on his chest.
He's got like
a
armor.
necklace.
He's got armor made out of Kias.
like he scalped somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I got Gertie, bitch.
Of this car happened in a yard.
For days,
Oh, look at
cars
Gertie
sat
be
in
treated
lots
so
with
poorly.
Broken windows in the rain.
She's going to have flood
Aw.
damage, and she's going to be reported as stolen. How do you turn around and even sell that? How could I, even with a conscience, sell that car to anybody knowing
Someone will
what
take
has
that
been done to
car,
her?
dude.
So
what has been done to her?
You get it fixed, retard, and then you sell it.
It's an inanimate object.
It's an object.
She's acting like it's cursed now or
Yeah.
something.
Jesus fucking
She goes, how am I
Christ,
supposed to fuck Gertie after she's been raped?
McFarlane is out several $1,000s for insurance
Kia
deductibles
boys!
and items stolen from the car.
So
She's connected with other victims online.
It's heartbreaking to hear everybody's stories of how much money they're losing because of this. Idiots.
She hopes her story may help save others the possibility of losing money, but also a friend.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there where, yeah, their Kia is... Anyone stealing cars is a complete piece of shit.
Well, except for the Kia
There's a
boys.
fuck ton.
They
stolen
should treat
in Los
car
Angeles.
thieves like horse thieves. They should kill them immediately.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Kia.
Unless it's a Kia Soul that's mustard
Yeah.
stained.
Unless it's Gertie.
Unless it's Gertie.
In which case, do
They should
whatever
make
you
you
want to
president.
Yeah. Mayor.
Stop them.
Stop them. Stop them.
It's a bunch of kids
She's
playing
crying
Fortnite.
over her car. Look at this guy.
He's like,
guy,
I love you,
The guy
you
interviewing
fat
her
bitch.
can't believe how stupid she is. He goes, you're giving me the greatest story since fucking Scott Peterson.
It's Milwaukee. They're like, we haven't had anything like this since Dahmer.
Sorry. All right. I'm
You
okay.
did so well.
You did.
She goes, you did so
I
well.
miss Gertie.
He goes,
I miss
he goes,
Gertie.
did you buy Gertie because it was the same weight as you?
Now, Potawatomi told us in a statement that it's working to improve security and collaborating with police as well to deal with these situations in that part of town where car thefts are on the rise.
That part of town.
Bro, the way he says that
That
part
was
of
pretty
town.
wild,
Let's
yeah.
go back.
Where car thefts are on the rise, as well as across our entire city. Steve Shannon
wait.
of town, where car thefts are situations in that part of town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's like in that part.
Jesus Christ, just say it. I mean, if you're gonna, God, the fucking latent racism in that.
And
I mean,
also,
Milwaukee's like-
please stop emailing the station about my date rape allegations from college. Anyways, back to you,
Bruce
Susan.
Harrison, former best friend of Brett Kavanaugh. Back to you.
Milwaukee's like the most red line city in America, though. I heard. It's like the most racist city in America.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Let's check out this one. Another Kia boys. Kia boys. So.
Consumer alert.
Joey's going to steal a Kia. Joey, Hyundais work too. They're the same operating system.
Really?
Take a Hyundai. Yeah, I think
It's the Koreans. They must not be worried about car theft over there.
no,
for
they
some
don't,
reason.
because you can't even right. Does anyone even own guns in Korea and Japan and shit? I don't know. I thought the guy that killed
need a gun
Shinzo Abe, didn't he make the gun out of ramen?
Yeah, he made it out of it was like an electronically fired black powder shotgun. It was crazy.
But yeah, they have no guns there, right?
I don't know about Korea, but I'm pretty sure it's.
I'm
hard
pretty
to
sure in
get
Japan,
in
there's no violent crime, and
Yeah,
same in
that's what-
Korea.
Yeah,
unless the government.
they're an extremely homogenistic, Confucius kind of society where they don't kill each other.
Because of their gun laws, right?
No, because they all get along.
Oh,
We're going down a weird rabbit hole here. It's
Okay.
they're all this. It's like Sweden, where everybody's the same and nobody wants to kill each other. And it's just but now I just sound like somebody who's anti-immigration. But you know what I mean?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all fucking. Why? They're all Japanese, dude.
Oh, because they're all the same. They have less violent problems.
No, it's because like it's not like they're all the same, but it's like they all like they're all like are really like into like hierarchies. Like there's like and like respecting your elders and like their whole culture is all about respect. And like, you know, when you see those videos of like an earthquake happening in Japan, everyone's very neatly lining up in line for food and
yeah. They work together.
Yeah.
But there is a lack of crime, right? And what is that about?
Well, we're also talking about there is definitely a lot of crime in Japan. It's like the Yakuza's there, and like you have like a lot of prostitution and like probably like drugs and everything. But also the reason there's a lot of like a big lack of crime in Japan is because the police have like a 99% conviction rate because they can hold you indefinitely.
It's just until you finally snap
you admit,
and admit.
Yeah, the police are. There's guys who are like.
So if you're arrested for anything, they take you away?
Yeah, there's like tourists who went to Japan and got caught with like a joint and they've been in jail for like 3 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because they won't admit to like doing it. They can hold you indefinitely.
Man.
And they have a 99% conviction rate.
All right. More Kia boys. Kia boys! So woo!
Is this a new city?
Yeah. Oh, they're all... I'm not kidding. We could do this all night.
I would love to. I love the Kia boys.
Last night, I was going through different local news stations. I found a Kia theft or a Hyundai theft in almost every single state in America.
That's crazy.
Every local news station goes, they're on the rise. People in some town in America, somewhere, fucking Wisconsin, whatever, it was like 120 were stolen in 1 month.
Wow.
120 Kias in a month.
That's
in this little tiny town.
I wonder if there's like a Kia Boys Discord.
Yeah, you know there is.
Yeah.
You know there is.
And they're all on there just being like, here's my key, and Gertie's like the moderator.
Yeah.
Gertie is the yellow Kia is the moderator.
The guy who got Gertie.
Bro, the guy who got Gertie is
he's legendary.
That's the same. That is like the who? What's his name in Apocalypto that wins the running
Jaguar
Panther?
Paw?
Jaguar Paw?
No.
Yeah, dude. The guy that got Gertie's Jaguar Paw. From Apocalypto.
Yeah, he's like running.
He knows
fast
this
than the
jungle
other
better
ones.
than anybody.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
He knows
he used to work at the
Kia
Kia
jungle
plant.
is dense, but he knows it. He knows it well.
He shows up at a party and everybody's like whispering, "Yo, he got Gertie. Yo, he got Gertie."
He like puts a knife in the ground.
They're like, "That's the guy that stole Gertie."
Exactly.
There are millions of Hyundais and Kias on the road, but now the vehicles are being stolen at an alarming rate.
CBS 2's Dina Demetrius tells us how social media video helped lead to the spike in crime.
Police say this surveillance video shows a group of juveniles pulling up in a stolen Hyundai Elantra and then breaking into a white Kia Sportage. Minutes later, the group takes off. Kias and Hyundais are part of the same company, and thefts of both vehicles are on the rise nationwide.
Right here, and that's my window right there.
Juanita Blaylock's Kia was stolen.
I don't
right
like a
outside
lady
her
like this
Chicago
lives in her
home.
car, like an older woman.
She seems like an absolute sweetheart.
Get you a decent ride, and then somebody come along and snatch it up.
Authorities say the cars have been targeted
These Kia
ever
boys
since
went
a
too
video
far.
on
Yeah,
social
fuck
media
them.
showed how to steal them. And videos show thieves called the Kia boys dangerously racing the stolen vehicles.
This is not just...
Yeah, then they
What the fuck happened to that guy?
His Kia got stolen.
Jesus Christ.
He's distraught. He's like, they took Jeffrey.
He's like, just before this video, I put a fork in an outlet because they stole my Kia.
They stole my beautiful Philip.
They all named them weird ass names. Marjorie was stolen this morning.
Marjorie. My dearest Marjorie is gone. My Kia Forester, whatever the fuck they're called. My Sportage.
A minor anomaly.
Tom Dart.
This type of vehicle is slightly more susceptible than others.
My name's Tom Dart, and I'm a white stereotype.
In the county where Blaylock lives, thefts of Kias and Hyundais are up 700% since last summer.
Oh my God.
Kia says thieves are seeking vehicles started with a key instead of a fob and push button. In a statement, Hyundai tells CBS News, criminals are targeting our vehicles without engine immobilizers. Immobilizers detect a computer chip on either a key or fob that allows the engine to start.
Our car taken right out in front of our home.
Ruth Herrera Gelter's security camera caught thieves taking off with her Hyundai while she was sleeping.
They're just going out there and just taking what other people work for. and it's really disheartening.
Authorities suggest car owners get a steering wheel lock to deter would-be thieves. Both Kia and Hyundai.
Can you imagine having a new car and having to get that fucking steering wheel lock?
The fucking
that's like from the 90s.
You
That's
had
what
one of those.
Yeah, so I had it on my 92 Honda Accord that was my parents' first car.
God, I remember that fucking car.
I drove that thing everywhere. It was stolen once. It was broken into like 7 times a year. Literally broken into about 7 to 8 times a year.
Yeah.
By the time I inherited it to go to high school, and it was just a steering wheel. There was nothing left. It was just wires hanging. The whole car was stolen. Everything but the engine was stolen from the car.
Devin's car looked like one of those buggies you go our race car driving, and it's just a steering wheel and four tires.
It was literally just a steering wheel. There was nothing inside of it, and I had to use this lock all the time. You have a new car and you got to use this lock.
What were those things called? How dumb is fucking Kia, by the way? Like, don't they have a security expert on their team that can be
Want to know Kia and Hyundai's statement? They go, law enforcement, we are providing free wheel locks to.
Huh?
Only law enforcement that drives Kias or Hyundais gets a free wheel lock.
Huh.
Other than that, they haven't done anything to fix it.
They haven't been like, hey, we goofed bad on this.
Nope, they haven't admitted that at all. They just keep going like, we're going to give everyone free wheel locks in law enforcement. Regular people, go fuck yourself. Get a push to start.
Are there Are there Kia patrol cars? Are we talking about like cops that own Kias? Or?
I don't know. It said for law. It said government officials, law enforcement, whoever has.
They must have a
Kias.
Contract with the government.
Yeah,
they must have a big contract with the government.
We'll give them,
and the government's flipping out and being like, "Hey, fuck you. We'll go to somebody else if you're going to give us the easiest to steal car."
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, free wheel locks.
Free wheel locks. Free wheel locks.
Meanwhile, Gertie's out here getting fucked and sucked by a bunch of Kia boys.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Gertie is getting fucking gang raped.
It'd be really funny
Poor
if they took all
Gertie.
the Kias with the wheel locks and just started them and then drove them in a straight line until they crashed and whatever they found and left.
What?
If the wheel locks, right? They can't steer the car.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be funny if they just started stealing them and then crashing them.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I love Kias.
Should we go steal some fucking Kias?
I want to kind of steal a
could
Kia
right now.
tonight. Like, that kind of sounds
Yeah, you
fun.
need a new car, Devin.
I want to be a Kia boy.
You know, we should teach the Tesla Road Rager how to steal a Kia
He's got
and let him lose.
He's got a sleigh, but it's made out of Kias.
The
instead of-
Tesla Road Rager and a Kia.
He's the Kia Road Rager now.
The Kia Road Rager.
And it's a new Kia every day, so they can't catch him.
And he's just like
Yeah.
hitting you with his car now because he has like a lot less respect.
He
for his
doesn't
car.
care
He
about
doesn't
the
care
car.
anymore about the cars. It's just bumper cars on the road.
It's not a precious Tesla anymore. Now it's a Kia that he doesn't own.
Yeah.
And now you're fucked if he sees you.
Yeah.
Because he's not just going to hit you with the pipe.
He's going to hit you with a Kia.
Oh, he's gonna drive into you. He's gonna hit you with Gertie.
He's pit maneuvering people and shit.
He's doing J
Gertie,
turns.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame they got him off the streets.
What's up? Was they sentenced him yet or what?
I don't know.
It's gonna be like a year probably.
He's finished though. He's
What if he makes that $51 million bail?
he somehow has the money.
Like Elon Musk is like, okay, I'm bailing him out. Like he's a
Tesla-
loyal Tesla guy. Like
He's a Tesla bro. So Joey, I haven't watched this video yet, but I imagine it'll make. It's called "People in the '80s React to New Laws Against Drinking and Driving," and all I could think of was you and I in the '80s being on the news, being interviewed.
Okay.
By this. So let's see.
Still, any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed
Damn.
by some as downright undemocratic.
Man, those are the days. These guys are just drinking in their car.
Put in 11, 12 hours.
Look at that guy. He's just chugging a beer.
Looks like South Dakota right now.
And then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving.
This lady looks like the bully from A Christmas Story.
You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. Pretty soon we're going to be a communist country.
Hell yeah, dude.
What'd she say?
Pretty soon we're gonna be a communist country.
Laws where you can't drink when you want to.
She has her baby in the passenger seat, by the way, when she's saying this. They're making they're making laws where I can't even hydrate while drinking while driving. I can't hydrate while driving. With my baby next to me.
There's like places where like this hasn't hit yet. Like in Missouri, like when I was driving around
still
Missouri.
drink and drive in Missouri?
Yeah, you can have like an open beer in your car. There's only like one county in Missouri where you can just like drive without an open, where you can't drive with an open container in your car. You can't be drunk while driving, but you can like be drinking and driving.
Oh, because the cops will assume like, oh, it's his first.
Yeah, they'll be like, it's his second beer probably.
But like, he's a .06.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving, and pretty soon we're gonna be calm this country.
What a queen, dude. What a fucking queen.
She was weirdly hot.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were on the news for that, Joey.
Oh, yeah. No, it'd be like, I can't go black out at a barbecue pit. And
It
then
would be
drive
me
home.
being like, it would be me on the news being like, how am I supposed to get my friends home? I go, how come bars have parking lots, retard?
No, we don't drink and drive.
No, I never drink and drive, honestly. You guys see this guy get the shit kicked out of him at a hockey game? He's a white like wigger, and he calls this other big white guy the N-word.
Shut the fuck up. Is that a mullet?
Yeah.
Oh, he calls a white guy the N-word.
Calls a white guy the N-word.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that was a clean
hit.
Yeah.
Now he's doing the bully like I'm just gonna pull you.
What is fucking? What's this Native American kid jumping in?
Oh yeah. One of the reservoir
Fucking-
dogs gets into it.
Fucking screaming eagle.
Look at this shit. Hell yeah. And the smoke signals comes in.
Hey, little boy.
I love a guy that loses and goes exactly as he's being held down.
He's pinned down.
He goes, exactly, that's what I said would happen. And he's like being gag raped.
He's like a hillbilly twink, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I just kicked your ass, bitch.
He's an adorable little hillbilly twink.
Little boy. No, fuck that. Little boy.
Dude, they're taunting him.
Hell no, I ain't done shit. I ain't done shit. Give me first, right?
Yeah, you kind of don't want to fuck with like 50-year-old white guys sometimes.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he runs a fucking Chevrolet dealership. And you fuck with him.
Little boy. No, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Little boy.
Little boy.
Hell no, I ain't done shit. I ain't done shit. Give me first, right?
The guy is pinning him down. He's like, I told you, 6.85% APR.
It's like 3.8.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Give me first, right? No, fuck that. No.
He's just submitted him. Like, he could hold him there all night.
He took the punch, though.
He did take the punch.
He took the punch, though.
That kicks ass, though.
Yeah.
I loved him in White Boy Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as we're wrapping up here, I want to get into a little segment we might start called John's Gun Corner. John talked about guns on the last Patreon. He's talked about guns a few times on the show here, and I think it would be a nice little segment to wrap up every episode with called John's Gun Corner. And he did it on the last Patreon, and honestly, the reviews are in, and people really love it. Elliot Cruikshank said, John is a fat retard. I'd be curious to know what his actual real-life experience is with firearms and knowledge of asymmetric warfare, since he's so eager to shit on people with plate carriers and the like. I'm Australian, and I probably own more guns than him. His smug-ass attitude just pisses me off. So people already really love John's opinion on guns, and they're into
the
it.
segment. You should put that on the screen so people could read it.
He got me on the fat retard part.
He's right about that. I don't know about any of the gun stuff, but you definitely are a fat retard. And I can't get on him about that, man. Hey, listen, I'll always defend you, but I'm not gonna lie.
Is there like a public use song that we could do for John's Gun Corner?
Yeah, I wanted like
could you just like pick
Do
a
something
random
that's like
song? It'll be the permanent John's Gun Corner theme song.
like a Jason Bourne kind of like, you know.
Let me try it.
So like free use Jason Bourne theme.
Free use techno.
And then I'll do the intro, and then we can let me know when it's ready.
You gotta play it real low.
Okay, all right, start it, and then let me pause real quick.
Hey guys,
who's this cunt? Okay, all right, pause.
That's a little
okay.
upbeat.
This guy's gonna
Is
keep
this guy
talking.
making it, or what is this
He's
retard doing? Fuck off. There's no royalty-free Jason Bourne style music.
I thought we lived in America.
Look up royalty-free Moby-like music.
Here.
Okay. Okay, pause. Okay.
There we go. Bone Crusher.
Let's go. Okay.
John,
welcome to the Hate Watch.
Welcome to the Hate Watch podcast. Now introducing John's Gun Corner.
Yeah.
Play it.
John, what was your...
We have to play it for like 30, and then we'll stop. We'll play it for a few, and then we'll pause and let him do it.
This is good.
John's Gun Corner.
John's Gun Corner on the Hate Watch podcast exclusive. All right, pause.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Okay,
We're gonna use that every
pull it up
time
on the screen so I can respond to
back
this
up.
fucking retard. Hold on. All right, so John's a fat retard. Got there. I'd be curious to know about his actual real life experiences with firearms. I grew up around guns.
You had an assault rifle for a while.
I've had multiple assault rifles.
Stop looking at us. This is your segment.
Why don't you defend yourself?
I've
This
had
guy,
multiple.
like, went at you
not assault
hard.
rifles. I've owned multiple semi-automatic rifles. I don't own one right now because I just sold my last one to move back to L.A. But yeah, I know.
Sell your gun to move back.
I sold it
like you're
to
the
fucking
poor Lord of War,
brother, man. Well, first that was a bullshit rifle. It was a dumbass rifle. I'm not
thought
going to
it
get
was-
into it, but
yeah,
it was a dumb rifle to own. It was a bizarre kind of weird rifle that had no aftermarket.
You're
It was
negotiating
hipster.
against yourself. Stop telling the negative.
How about you stop interrupting me and you let me finish my fucking thought?
I'm trying to
all right?
coach you
Anyways,
down a
no, you don't
path.
need to coach me, okay?
Defend yourself.
I am defending myself.
This guy called you a fat retard.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so the knowledge of asymmetric warfare. All right, so
Honestly, a lot of the comments are about John.
right.
John has appropriate body shape for his age. They really love you.
I don't even know what that means.
It means you're weird looking.
I'm 30.
It means you're shaped like a tumor.
I'm not shaped like a tumor. I got a
kidding.
I got a big
love
broad
you.
chest.
No, you're a strong man.
As far as
boy.
I know a lot about guns. I've never like.
What is he talking about? What are plate carriers?
Well, plate carriers are body armor, which, you know, I don't even know if this guy's allowed to own it because he's Australian. Also, he's Australian. He can't even own guns. Maybe he owns like a fucking breech-loading rifle or a bolt-action rifle. I don't fucking know. But either way, he's a fucking...
If Elliot's so tough, how come you didn't kill the COVID officers?
Yeah.
Weren't they all forced to be home?
Okay, let's put this out here. By
the way, I love you and support you more than John, Elliot.
Yeah,
I'm on Cruikshank's side.
I'm on Cruikshank's side.
Anyway, so I was the second knowledge of asymmetric warfare. I've read Petraeus's fucking
General
counterinsurgency
Petraeus, man that killed Michael Hastings.
Yeah, he wrote a counterinsurgency manual. I actually spent 2 weeks at a U.S. military base transcribing the Afghan memoirs of an ANA advisor into a smaller kind of transcript. I've studied guerrilla warfare specifically. I've read a lot of books. My favorite is
I've studied guerrilla.
I have. I was really into post-colonial Africa. I was really into post-colonial Africa.
I love post-colonial Africa.
I fucking-
That's when they're all like white.
No, that's when they're after the white. No, I've read Romeo Dallaire, Shake Hands with the Devil. I've read a bunch of fucking shit about it.
So what
I've been to a
what do you
place-
have to say
I was
in
the
response?
second. I seen a guy. I'm responding right now, faggot. Anyways, I was the second guy. I was the second guy to a fucking bombing in fucking Africa. I was the second guy to show up. I seen a guy with his fucking had his stomach split open by an
So
IED.
you've got real life experience
Yeah, I've got real life
with
experience.
asymmetrical
Fucking,
warfare.
I was in a place for a long period of time where the threat of radical Islam against me was a potential like real life threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can suck my cock, you Aussie cuck.
Hate when
So plate carriers. What's a plate carrier?
Well, the thing is plate carriers are for guys who are scared to get shot. It's body armor. It's retarded. I don't even know if this guy. Here's the thing, dude. It's like, dude,
So this guy wears body armor when he shoots his guns, and he's
it's fucking retarded. These people think that okay, dude. If I can go to Home Depot in 30 minutes and make a shotgun. Okay, I don't need a fucking $4,000 AR-15. Also, like, what if you legally own a fire? They know you have the firearm. They know you have the gun. What are you fighting against? They know you got the fucking AR-15. These people can't comprehend. Don't get me wrong. I like Garant.
Cruikshank wins this round. I've got another.
What are you fucking talking about, cocksucker? He's Australian. He's a fucking Australian.
Yeah,
no.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sucks. No, listen.
I don't know.
This is like gayer than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
It is. I don't
You might
want to
as well be
fucking talk
arguing
about
about
this.
like
I don't want to fucking.
Charizard's far superior than Squirtle.
What did you guys want? I knew this is what this would lead into, and why they want to fucking do
I
it.
thought you would come into this like knowledgeable and own him, but
I thought John was gonna like dominate, and then he got all nervous on us and started squirming.
The fuck are you talking about? You high otter. You goddamn Judases.
You did it.
You fucking Judases are protecting some 16-year-old who gives you $5 a month.
You were texting me about how pissed off this comment made you for days.
Because he's a fucking loser. Well,
he's not a loser. He likes our show.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
Okay, wait, guys, everybody stop. This is supposed to be an organized segment, and this one went off the rails. I have a new question from John's Gun Corner.
John's Gun Corner, folks.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay.
We're doing John's Gun Corner, folks.
This is like a legitimate one that could actually lead somewhere. Okay. Is the shotgun your favorite gun because it looks like a long dick? Well, Robot minds, you ass. I thought
I knew this is what this would be. It's like it's fucking retarded. Here, what else?
He goes, how long would it take a highly trained 1,000-man armed militia to take out the Mexican cartel?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Johnny!
What do you think?
Nobody knows. Pontificate. It's the whole point of the segment.
Jesus Christ! Pretend you're shooting it up your ass, and then you'll get inspired.
I literally the whole point of the more you know nothing. It's 1,000. What are these 1,000? What do you mean? A cartel? What is the Mexican army not trying to do that?
No.
What are the fucking?
He's saying? If you had 1,000 highly trained, like the best soldiers in the world, how long would it take them to wipe out the cartel?
They would probably get killed by the cartel. And it would probably be over the course of many months.
Months? Okay,
yes.
so just
if you had 1,000 guys that were highly trained that had what kind of helicopters like fucking cars?
They have
stuttering, muttering
1,000 men. Though
you guys are giving me retarded questions. What do you want me to do?
This is the listeners, the fans. You're attacking the fans. Now, so 1,000 men. They're on foot.
I'm never doing this again. They're on foot. I'm never doing anything like this again. It's the most useless bullshit thing.
John
I knew this is retarded.
You're supposed to have this great imagination.
You can't even go off on these things.
1,000 guys with trucks and guns, they would probably get killed by the cartel because right now the Mexican military is trying to do the same exact thing and they're not stopping the cartel. So that's the answer. And the Mexican military is trained by the U.S. military, and they have a lot of weapons and guns and helicopters and planes, and they're not doing a very good job. So that's the answer.
Okay, here's another one. I need John's tactical response strategy to being a school cop during an active shooter.
A school cop during an active shooter, try to fucking shoot the guy, and then don't run away, and don't wait outside the school and
so
sit
you're saying
there.
rush in?
Yeah,
like you should try to kill the person as quickly as humanly possible.
What if it's a hostage situation? You don't know what's going on.
If there's a hostage situation,
you don't know what's going on.
You should try to figure out what's going on before you.
But you don't know. Let's say it's a mystery. You don't know what's happening.
So there's
inside.
a guy with like an AR-15 in a classroom.
You've got to report. You've got to report somebody's got a gun with kids, captive, and you have to make a decision.
You leave and you get like a SWAT team in there because that's beyond the fucking.
And do you send the SWAT team right in, or do you make them wait for more intel?
And
maybe
the SWAT team,
demands.
do they have plate carriers?
This isn't a
Are they
gun
twirling
corner.
plates? What is this whole thing in the gun community where you need to twirl plates while you shoot?
Plate carriers are just they're like those things you strap on your chest and you put ceramic armor in and you fucking.
Okay, Base Ben has one.
Base Ben rocks. What's up?
Love Base Ben.
Base Ben is fucking great. So he has a
love
couple.
you too, Elliot Cruikshank.
Base Ben has two, and I love him so much. We'll do both. So the first one is, okay, if John was Charles Manson.
Mm-hmm.
How would he pull off the race war and get like helter skelter
going? Well, Charles Manson, correct me if I'm wrong, he wanted to ally with the blacks, right?
I believe he wanted to go to war with the blacks.
I thought he hated blacks.
I thought he'd be the king of the blacks. I thought that was his whole thing.
Why is that?
I'm pretty sure
he
that's
wanted
what
to
he thought.
rule them.
Yeah, he wanted to rule over the blacks. Thought he'd be the king of the blacks.
Yeah.
Well, race wars are really kind of interesting because it really hasn't been.
He didn't want to like rule over the blacks and be like, let's all go watch basketball. Like he wanted to
make them like slaves.
Make them like
There hasn't been.
He was a racist.
There hasn't been an actual like threat of race war in probably since the Civil War.
I think Base Ben is basically saying, how would you start a race war?
How would you start a race war? You have to set the conditions to make a race war. And the last time the conditions for a race war are something that would have existed maybe during like the U.S. Civil War, where you had a massive amount of people that were enslaved, that were of one race, and you have a mass amount of people who are slavers that were of one race. You has to be. There's no such thing. A race war doesn't exist nowadays.
How would you ignite one? Is what Base Ben wants to know.
What I'm trying to say, Joey, is the conditions don't exist right now to ignite one. You need a condition such as you have a large group of people. It's impossible.
So he can't do a race war.
No.
Base Ben, sorry. So John's gun corner, he's failed that task.
All right, basically, why don't we wrap it up? John's 0 for 3 in the gun corner.
We have one last Base Ben question. This one's actually quite
I'm going to
good.
fucking kill both of you.
John is so angry.
I'm so annoyed.
Angry.
Be mad at Base Ben.
I'm not mad about it. I love Base Ben. Base Ben's the man. No, you guys, you aren't even listening to me. Whatever.
Mad. Okay. Final Base Ben question.
What?
If you were tasked and you had no choice, leave your morals out of it.
Yeah.
If you were tasked with eradicating the homeless population.
Oh, easy.
How would you do it? Okay.
Not with a gun.
Slam dunk.
Not with a fucking gun. Again, go back to Poison John.
Gas.
You just poison a bunch of fucking sandwiches and hand them out.
So how do you get the poison? How do you hand them out? Give us your strategy.
You can I don't really know. Can you ingest insulin? Will it kill you?
You want to know what you do to the homeless? You rub like ricin on all of the shopping
you just need some sort of tasteless poison that you
just put like
that would be a good one.
a liquid poison on shopping carts.
Well, what you want to do is you want to try to eliminate as much mass collateral damage as possible. So I want to put it on a shopping cart. I just give it to a sandwich. Make sure each sandwich gets to a homeless.
You like poison all brisk lemonade.
You would need to recruit people to.
Now, if you want like a very violent answer, you like go out at night with hit squads like they did in Bogota and just fucking kill fucking homeless people.
I think Base Ben wanted to know how you hired the hit squads, how you acquired the resources. He wanted you to like kind of give details.
Is like no money an option? I had to do this. No money's an option.
Yeah, exactly.
You just literally, it's LA. You put up a fucking thing and you go, "Do you guys want to kill homeless people? Come join me." It's like are laws a thing? Like what's this weird hypothetical scenario?
Stop trying to defeat and make the hypothetical more difficult.
I think what you're not comprehending, Joey, is that like it's a very open-ended, weird question. It's like, what do you want from me?
You have to play ball.
I am trying to play ball.
John's not playing ball.
I'm trying to play ball.
Not
Sorry,
really.
Base Ben.
You got immediately weird when we started the segment.
What are you fucking talking
I think
about?
the theme song.
You fucking otter. What are you talking about? You're giving me the most retarded. It's like what do I respond? 1,000 guys to fight the Mexican cartel? What am I writing a movie?
I'm going to reread this comment again.
Think of it like that.
I'm going to reread this comment.
Answer.
I'm going to reread this comment one more time
Which
because I
one?
feel like you didn't really get down to the bottom of it. Okay, so this is a comment from a fan that loves you and us.
Yeah.
John is a fat retard.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be curious to know what his actual real-life experience is with firearms and knowledge of asymmetric warfare since he's so eager to shit on people with plate carriers and the like. I'm Australian and I probably own more guns than him. His smug-ass attitude just pisses me off. Response!
Okay, so this guy probably is just really into like Instagram gun YouTuber people. He's probably really into like Instagram gun YouTuber people, and he's just fucking. It's pointless. It's just asymmetric war. I've read a lot of books. I got friends.
This is an alt comedy like response. You're not attacking.
What do you mean alt comedy? What do you mean?
You're being like ironic.
What, you want me to attack?
You're tiptoeing around it.
No, I'm trying to give an actual answer, and you keep. It's just
okay. What's your actual answer?
The actual answer is I read a lot of books. I got friends that are close to fucking people that. I got friends that have done stuff. I've been places that are dangerous. That there are like I was in a place, I saw a bombing. I didn't see it. I was like the second guy to show up to the fucking Jericho bomb attacks in Kenya.
So why are you? So what is this even based in this comment though? When were you shitting on plate carriers? People.
There's a group on. There's like a social media kind of trend right now where you have like a lot of guys like to run like 2-gun courses and carry these plate carriers, and you get a lot of these dudes that are LARPing as if it's like if anything were to have like we're gonna take down the fucking liberals. We're gonna take my fucking guns, and there's gonna be civil war.
But they're wearing like armor.
I'm gonna be doing high speed.
Oh, so you think it's gay for these guys to go into subway with a bazooka and wear armor?
Yeah,
that is gay.
That is gay. Yeah,
you just said that.
Yeah, no. The thing is like
I'll do John's gun corner from now on. Devan's gun corner. John can relay his opinions through me. And
let's play this song. Let's try Devan's gun corner. Hang on. Okay.
Here we go. Go back.
Okay, guys. This is the Hey Watch podcast.
Devan's gun corner.
Devan's gun corner. Welcome to Devan's gun corner. Okay, that's good.
So you guys are fags that keep showing up without with armor on. Because if you're gonna get shot, you might as well die like a man instead of a pussy with armor on. You plate carrying bitches.
There we go.
And fuck everybody in Australia. You cocksucking fucking mutts. You fucking dingo loving pieces of shit. Fucking. That's it. There we go. Easy.
Let's do Joey's gun corner.
I'm on Joey's gun corner now. Joey's gun corner. Joey's gun corner. Joey's gun corner coming up. It's Joey's gun corner. Next on the Hate Watch podcast. And go!
Hi, welcome to Joey's gun corner. You Aussie cocksucking piece of shit, Elliot Cruikshank. What the fuck do you know? You live on an island populated by cocks.
Yeah.
You're a bunch of people spawned by prisoners, and now you've become the most pathetic people on planet Earth. You don't know anything about guns because you guys don't need them because no one cares about you. No one asks your help for anything because you're a worthless country. Nobody cares if you have a gun because you can't do anything with it.
Yeah, now get inside. It's almost curfew, you fucking government-loving pieces of shit.
Yeah, and by the way, sell your stupid plate carriers because no one's shooting guns over there anyways.
Yeah, you guys wear your plate carriers while you fuck kangaroos.
Get a plate carrier for a kangaroo. How about that?
Yeah, how about that, you koala-loving fags? John? That's how you do it, bitch.
All right, Joey's gun corner. All right.
Joey's gun corner.
You know.
That was let's wrap up the gun corner.
We're going to wrap it up. That's what we wanted out of you, to attack. It's a comedy show here.
I'm autistic. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to give a real answer.
He's a loyal member of the Patreon.
I'm giving him a real answer.
He's trying to interact, and you didn't attack him.
My answer would have been like 30 minutes long. That's the whole thing. It's just like
we got 30 minutes, bub.
The thing is it's a pointless thing.
Joey, this is a disastrous.
I don't even go and shoot.
Disastrous first John's gun corner.
It went off the rails. Yeah, this is.
We prepared for this all day, Joey and I, and you just. Really...
What do you? I got in a car. I got in a fucking car, and it was like all of a sudden
genuinely distraught.
I'm pissed off.
He's really stressed out. He's like actually feeling the heat.
I'm not feeling it.
You're freaking out. You're freaking out.
I hate you.
Look at him freaking out. Oh, look at you.
I knew it would lead to this. I didn't want to do this.
I didn't want to do this.
I'm autistic. I can go off on this shit.
Yeah.
It's like fucking, I'm not going to fucking, I don't know. I'll give the guy a fucking answer. It's what do you want from me? I'm not some fucking.
You'll prepare more. Maybe
I'm
next
not going to prepare
time.
anything. This isn't going to happen again.
Patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. Check us out. Let's head over to the Patreon.
Yeah.
And John can maybe recover from this utter embarrassment.
John, go take a walk. We'll meet
John,
you
why
back
don't you
here
get some
in
air?
50 minutes.
Go get some air.
I'm done with this. I fucking knew it would be that. I fucking knew it would be that.